And I will say, man, the crazy thing, I went into this blindly. I thought that everybody wanted to do good. Everybody wanted to make sure people had food. Everybody wanted to change the hood. But I will tell you that that is not the case. People have come to my house. People have tried to destroy my name. People have said lies. Homies that you thought were homies, it does hurt. And yeah, I may have this navy blue jacket on, but under this thing are some wounds and scars. We've been open 2.5 years, and I will say, on the journey of leadership, you do die in many deaths, and I don't mean that physically. I mean there is a level of hurt and pain that you go to, and dying down to the person that you once were also means that there's a level you can't take everyone with you. And I have such a big heart, and I desire for people to, hey, we can do it together, but not everybody wants to do that. So I want to encourage you tonight, be aware. I see you, girl. I see you, girl. Be aware of your circle, and take it from me, someone that is still learning. And that honestly is why I started therapy, because I was like, yo, I didn't know people are this nasty around trying to really do good and serving people. At the end of the day, we believe the most important thing you can hear at the end of your life is not well done, not good and faithful CEO or boss or owner or teacher or admin, but serving. But in order to truly serve, that means you have to give up something. But I promise you, serving people is one of the greatest rewards of all. And we believe that grocery stores are only part of the solution. That's why we've taken a holistic approach. So we have this grocery store, 2.5 years old, going on 3. How we did it was a public-private partnership. We worked with the city of Tulsa and the government funding there, and we worked with also private people that believed in, hey, North Tulsa is a food desert. We want to begin to change that, because May 31st, 2021 of this year, I'm sorry, 2 years ago, people were going to be asking, even EYL, they came to Tulsa throughout the centennial of the race massacre, where everyone was asking, what's changed for Blacks in the last 100 years? And honestly, you can look today and say, man, one perspective is not a lot has changed in the last 100 years. Well, on the other perspective, you can look and say, man, so much has changed. EYL wouldn't have been able to do what they did 100 years ago. And the millionaires and billionaires, there's not enough millionaires and billionaires that look like us out there. But you being in this group, we are on our way, baby. Actually, we are it. It's catching up to us, baby. We already have it. You already possess it. You have what it takes. Come on, somebody say I can have what it takes. Our motto at Oasis is more than just groceries, equipping for life. We want to equip people for life. That single mom, that grandma, that grandpa. We have so many senior citizens that are raising grandchildren and great grandchildren because parents are absent or parents are in jail. Unfortunately, we have a grandfather that's raising his grandchildren because his daughter is in jail and his son was murdered. There are real people going through real struggles, and we all have a story. We all have a journey that's painful. And so on your journey, asking yourself, where are your partners and where are your alliances at? It's very important that you identify that we pick the name Oasis by definition because it means refuge, safe place, shelter. In food deserts and underserved communities, everybody wants a refuge. Everybody needs a refuge, needs a safe place, needs a shelter. And we want people to be seen, to feel safe, and to be heard. And we do that through our outreaches. We do that through having medical clinics come on site, through emergency infant services that provides help for moms. We have a doula program. What we have done is we've tried to create not just a grocery store, but how can we become the center of the community? And that's why we bring all the additional resources to our grocery store. And to be a for-profit grocery store, but also to have a nonprofit, it has positioned us to be able to really give groceries away for free rather than us throwing away certain things. We can feed kids after school. And we have a lot of kids that, well, they come home, they come to the grocery store after school, and they will pick up grounds and say, hey, AJ, can I get a sandwich now? So we're really trying to be the example, a pillar of hope, a beacon of light in our community. Our unique model, our hybrid model, we opened a grocery store in the heart of North Tulsa, May 2021. First full service grocery store in 14 years. First and only Black grocery store in over 50 years. Like, that's crazy that Oasis is the first Black owned grocery store in over 50 years. You can be the first. Again, I'm not the smartest, I'm not the brightest, but I've made a decision to say, you know what? How can I make my mark on this world? Again, you get paid in direct proportions to the value you bring and the problems that you solve. You are a problem solver. You are a world changer. You are a history maker. You are a can-do person. You are loved. You are the right person for the job. Looking at the time here, Magda, I know you're going to give me this. So part of our nonprofit services, we pay people's rent. We paid over 3,400 people's rent in the pandemic and in the first year of us opening our stores. Snaps for that, baby, snaps for that. And I didn't set out, I will say this, some of the things that we accomplished, I did not know that we were going to do, but I just took a step and said yes. Some of those yeses were mistakes. Many of those yeses impacted people in so many ways. So I will say, make sure you listen to that inner knower, to your gut, because 9 times out of 10, that thing won't lead you astray. If your motives are pure and if it's going to impact people, just sometimes pause before making a decision. If it's necessary, put your hand on your stomach. What is that you feel deep down inside? How is this going to bring value to people? Do I have what it takes? On some of the things I felt like I didn't have what it took, but there were people that came alongside, and there are people that are waiting for you. You know, we have about 40 staff. That represents 40 families. I never did I think about the impact that an owner has on their employees, and the impact that you're having on your job or whatever season that you're in. See yourself as a different person. Tomorrow when you go to work, recognize whether or not my boss likes me, I know I'm making a difference. Shoot, and watch how things change in your situation. Watch how things change they're on a day-to-day basis for you. We do outreaches every single month. We do outreaches. As you saw, we've given away over $35,000 worth of free groceries. And we are a for-profit grocery store. We Black owned and giving away free groceries. Y'all better don't play with me. We helping people. And that's what it is about. Helping people. You have got to help people in what you do. Why? Because people matter. People matter. We have a program that's called Double Up. Not Sierra, not to be confused with Sierra's Level Up song, but the Double Up program. I see you. Yeah, Mercedes, I see you. It's a dollar for dollar match on fresh produce and fresh veggies. It's a federal program.